Hello and welcome to another episode of The Workshop, featuring me, your host, Marco DeSantos, also known as the Mechanic Critic, and with me is some more Bravery Network Online. In the previous video, we saw that the team can use some more optimization, so we're going to go into the locker room and edit Fell for it, so that we can make some changes that will make us a little bit better against certain kinds of opposing teams. We saw in the previous video that priority really messes us up. So let's click on Fell for it. We edit the team. So one thing that has been very clear is that we don't need this emotional damage here. What we actually need is physical damage. So if we get rid of Admire and put Spiked Club or Blackjack instead, I believe we would be so much better off. Shielded has been very interesting because we haven't been parrying with Keiban at all. So let's just try Tenacious out. This is the big thing here. We don't need Bandage on Yasmiin. What we need is Charge Panel or more aggressive moves. So what I was actually thinking is that we could just use Ambidextrous instead. Ambidextrous Yasmiin just generates batteries out of like thin air. And we need Quick Foil. And then we can do Charge Panel. Or we could even do Blackjack. There's a ton of good moves to be had here. Because if we do Quick Foil, now we have a way to deal with priority. We also might need more physical tanks, but we'll think about that in a little bit. Let us see. Because I kind of think like we need Farron or somebody, or like Clint on this team so that we can pivot easier. Regardless, we have Claymore, we have Quick Foil. So I've not really been liking this Poison Dagger. Charge Panel might be good, but we already have 2 Charge Panel users, and if we make this character ambidextrous, then they're just, they're just making house. I think Blackjack might be good against some tanks, and instead of Lucky Pendant, Alarm Pendant is okay. Bomb Locket, Fury Pendant, Flare Locket, Memory Locket. Memory Locket might be okay to stop opposing sweepers. But for now, let's leave it like that. Okay, you need to change. We don't need bandages. I actually really like Firm Handshake. So we have Firm Handshake and Right Up. So we can trap some people. Disruption Wave, Admire, and Mentor has been doing okay. We could do Cheer and Tidy. But, it's probably fine. I think these changes have been okay. I do believe that this character does not learn any priority moves. No, they do not. I could do Escape Whip instead of Riding Crop. That's also an interesting choice. But I'll leave that. I'll leave that for now. We could probably try Balanced, because I'm not really using the info that I get from that. So I think these changes are good. We can also go back to the cafe and buy some new colors. I'm really interested in these new colors. You know me, I'm a man of cosmetics. I like looking good. So Ama, let's go. Deep Sea Indigo, Smoke Slate. Opal Family looks cool. Let's buy that. Moon looks cool. Let's buy that. Oh, Penguin looks cool. Let's buy that. Spades looks cool. Let's buy that. Orange Swirl looks cool. Let's buy that. Gamut looks really cool. 8 Squared looks really cool. Okay, that's it for now. Let's go. We need to earn some more money, or else we're gonna run out of money to buy more fighters with. So let's edit the colors on this Fell team. Because Bonktown's always gonna be honey. Like, that's not gonna change. That's Bonktown's colors, That's the flag of 8 Squared. Ooh, Spades. Oh, that's cool. Orange Swirl. Oh, I really like Orange Swirl too. Oh, Commit. Oh! Oh, I like this. Alright. We're gonna head out. And now that we've made those changes, we're gonna go back and play a game, I guess. Depends on how long it takes to queue up. Bro, Jeff, bring me in. Let's go, coach. Let's go. I'll see you when the queue ends. All right, we're in another game against Nozo. Hi, Nozo. Hopefully our changes to the team will yield dividends. So we have this team. Oh, they don't have a lot of good openers against me. Yasmiin. Oh, Molly. Molly, you're about to get bonked down. You know, it may be saying something that inevitably I just return to bonk every time. They're gonna have to swap Jane in here. I mean, they're just gonna have to. If they don't, ooh. It's gonna be, oh, there you go, there's Jane. So this is unfortunate for me because it's gonna eat up a bunch of my uses. I believe it'll eat up an extra use. Okay, I don't have a particularly amazing matchup into Jane. Yeah, but that generated me 2 energy, which is what I needed. We're gonna tag in Liz and hopefully get them trying to do Pharaoh skin. No, okay, this also creates pop-ups on their side of the field. So this should break their Wendell's Gloam Locket. Unless their Wendell is using the other trait. So now I think they're gonna just swap. Which means I'm gonna mentor. Oh, they didn't swap. That's interesting. Bypass clause? Yeah, that's not gonna hurt me so much, friend. I mean, I'm just gonna shoot mentors. Are they gonna do another bypass clause? No, that's not gonna work. Okay. Well, okay, now I'm gonna admire. They shouldn't be affected by Gloam Locket. Because I believe they've already taken some damage from Bonk Town. Oh, no, wait, they do have Lucky Pendant, so that was something. So the next character that's gonna come out, what I am gonna do is just Disruption Wave. No, it clears the field of the pop-ups. I don't want to do that. I should just admire whoever comes in next. Clint? Sure. Yeah, because it clears the field on both sides, and I don't want to get rid of those pop-ups. But I don't want to make Clint stronger. Yasmiin? I do believe their Clint runs unbutton. This is a really interesting choice. I think Keiban can come in. Yep, that's gonna hurt your Clint. Does this mean that their Clint does not run a pendant? I should have been able to tell from the damage on that riding crop. That's interesting that it doesn't just tell me that information. We're gonna go charge panel here. They're probably gonna swap out their Clint. But none of their team can deal with Keiban effectively. Keiban's been paying dividends. Alright, they're making their Clint faster. So I think we're just gonna throw spiked clubs now. Yeah, they're making their Clint faster than my Fel, I believe, is what's happening here. Okay, we're gonna put in Molly. Because if we put in Molly, we can firm handshake the Clint. And when he attempts to swap out, he'll die. Oh, actually, that's really interesting. Does Clint's trait go off first? Or does Firm Handshake's lock go off first? It's a really interesting point to make. I am actually not entirely sure. This is interesting. Are they expecting a read? You know, one would have thought that they would have just done more on buttons. Yep, there's the end button. Perfectly fine. Okay, this Clint is definitely faster than my Fel is now. But perfectly acceptable. We just need to not die when... We just need to have full battery and then die to the Clint's. Here's the thing, it doesn't really matter because Clint usually just runs quick foil anyway, right? So I just need to pressure the Clint out so that I can get Fel in. Ooh. Do they have more unbuttons? Oh my goodness me. Is Clint gonna sweep my team? Clint might sweep my team. There's only one solution then. It's to let Liz die. Next turn, bring in Yasmiin. Flourish quick foil. Right. Okay. Next turn, we flourish quick foil. That guarantees the kill on Clint. They're gonna try to unbutton me, but if we just flourish quick foil, I do believe we kill Clint. Yes. So if they parry, they die. Hopefully this works. Yup, it works. Okay, we've gotten rid of their only fast character. None of their remaining characters can deal with Yasmiin very effectively. Wendell can. That is a big point to make. Oh, Eric? Good. Eric's gonna be faster than me, but Eric doesn't usually run. Huh. They both deal the same amount of damage. Alright, we double practice stick. This should kill Eric. If Eric doesn't parry. So that's the real question. Should I have done Blackjack instead? So maybe it would have, like, at least made Eric tired. Who knows? We'll see. Because I don't think Eric runs a lot of emotional attacks. And my Yasmiin can definitely tank some. So I believe the double practice stick is going to be really good for me. And my Fel does have a bunch of buffs. So this isn't looking so bad. This isn't looking so bad. And my Fel should be faster than most opposing enemy teams. The only problem is going to be that Wendell. So I think I might have to parry the Wendell, which is really interesting. What is Nozo thinking? What is Nozo thinking? We'll see, we'll see. Molly, okay. We got double practice sticks off this. So we've generated so much tempo. Did I inevitably just return to Bonke? Yes, every time, because that's my life. If they parry this, they still die. Did I just accidentally set up for a Jane sweep? Yes. Is this the life that I live constantly? Yes. One thing that's been very useful in... Yep, even if you parry that, it's fine. You're gonna die. You are going to absolutely die. This is why it's so hard to counter a Jane sweep. Because you just can't parry her. So this is something that a lot of the Discord members of that Bravery Network Online have said, is that having only a singular win condition, aka if I just had Fel, is pretty bad, because the opponent can easily just play around Fel. But if I have multiple win conditions, like say for example having Yasmiin on top of Fel, it means that I can afford to do a lot of things, and my opponent isn't necessarily always going to be A-okay. I'm going to have to Blackjack here because I'm out of uses of practice stick. You can't parry this one either, friend. Now I just have to survive Wendell. And I think Keiban can just tank Wendell. It's not gonna kill me. Oh, it's not even gonna hurt at all. I made Eric tired. Yeah, wait. Okay, the gamer is gonna come in. Are they... Okay, yeah. Now we know their exact trait. No, we just swap into Keiban. And if they admire me or whatever, Keiban's just gonna tank like a champ. See, now I'm forcing them to use up their battery by swapping into Keiban. And if they use up their battery into Keiban, I can then swap into Yasmiin after sacking Keiban and basically ensure a kill on them. So are you gonna use your battery? They didn't. Interesting. Spike Club. Ah, they're not using their battery. Really unfortunate for me. So if they're bribing, I think that means they don't have anything that deals with it. So I think I'm just gonna parry regular here. All right. So now Fel can't do her thing, but it's okay unless they have Gloam Locket. I mean, absolutely fine if you have Gloam Locket, friend, because the second attack's gonna come in and kill ya. And there you go, folks. I don't know what other moves they had, but regardless, good game, Nozo, good game. And it seems like the changes that we've made to the team have paid dividends. You know, it just goes to show that sometimes making small adjustments can yield big changes in the way you play the game. So regardless, hopefully you all enjoyed that video, and I had a lot of fun with the new team. If you have any suggestions for more things to do or more characters to unlock, tell me in the comment section down below. Maybe you want to build a specific kind of team. Maybe I can do that. Tell me in the comment section down below, and we'll get there as soon as we can. Regardless, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!